Hi and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be using a little book of golden oldies and I'm making a Valentine's card for my mum and my dad because they've been married for, how many years have they been married? They've been married for 53 years this year they've been married. Had to think then how old I am. And the little book page that I've gone with, I've pulled 3 of them out and I've already die cut these out to save time. So the little book image, when it's intact, so you get 6 of these of each design. So I've taken 3 sheets of this lovely oldie couple and he's holding his teeth. So I thought that would be a kind of a nice, kind of funny kind of Valentine's card to make for my mum and dad for their first ever Valentine card. So I never really do Valentines. So I use the straight edge nesting dies and arch windows to cut these out and to also cut out this bit of mirror for it to sit on, so they're going to sit on top of one another. So that's that. And then the design pad that I've picked is this Duo Design paper pad, Watercolour Dreams and Colour Fades, and I've picked out the pink one, and then on the back it has the watercolours, I think. Well, they could be the fades, I'm not sure which is which, because it doesn't actually tell you which is which. So yeah, so that is the stuff that I'm using to make this one today. And I've cut an A3 card down from an A3 obviously to an 8x8 card front, and it's going to be 10th fold, but I might do it as a cutaway, I'm not 100% sure yet. And I've picked out a bit of gold mirror and shimmer glitter from Hunkydory. So I'm just going to do the base layers and all that first. So let me just check before I do that. Let me just check to see if I want this. So I'm just going to layer this one up onto here for the minute. Just placing it over the top of there for a sec. And then I'm trying to decide whether I want to come this way with it. So I'm going to put it over that way just a tad, just to see if I want to do a cutaway or whether I want to leave it as a whole card or not, or whether I want to do it as a cat flap. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I don't want to cut too much of that off, so I'm going to cut it down to the 5 mark on this one. Don't think this is going to go in my trimmer opened up, so I'm going to have to be very, very careful putting this in here so that I don't cut through the top and the bottom layer, because I only need to cut through the top layer, and my blade is quite new, so it should cut through first time. And I'm just going to trim this bit off here, because obviously you don't need this bit on. Hopefully that'll come off. There we go. And I'll keep these little bits just in case I do any inking or stamping. So I'm just going to move that to the side for the moment. So that is a 5. So then I need my gold mirror. Oops. I need my gold mirror, which is going to be 2 notches under the 5 and then 2 notches under the 8. So like so. That's just my little bits that I've cut, that's the bit I need. And then piece of paper, I need that to be That's 5, got to remember. 8 high, 5 wide, so 4 notches under the 8. No, 4 notches under the 5. It's going this way up. And then I'm going to take a bit of, I think I'm going to take a bit of the lighter side off. So it's going to be 4 notches under the 8. So I keep the majority of the pink at the top. And that's going to come onto there, like so, hopefully. It will fit on nicely. Yep, fits perfectly on there. And then this one, I'm going to cut this, so it's 5, but I'm going to cut it down to 4.5. By 8.5. By 7.5, sorry. Like so. And that's going to sit on the top of that. So that is all the cutting I think I need to do at the minute until I get to the middle, which I hadn't thought about because I wasn't sure what kind of card I was going to be making. So I'm just going to come in with some all-purpose clow. And this is going to go on here in the middle, hopefully. Move that out of the way for the minute. I'm going to place this down onto here, like so. Give it a little bit of a wriggle around. It's sitting on there just nice. Hopefully that'll stick down. And then this one, same again with clow. And then this one's just going to sit on the inside, so you still see the colours coming through on that one. Like so. And then I need to get my tacky glue, so I forgot about putting the tacky glue on these. And then all purpose down the middle, tacky glue in the corners, and then stick that to the front of my card. Just going to lift that up for a minute. Got a little bit on there, and a little, that's why I've got it, because it's on my finger. Just going to get a cloth, wet wipe, these baby wipes, just to get that glue off of my hand, because otherwise it's going to take everything off of here. Just going to give that a little bit of a rub. Gentle wipe just to get rid of that bit of glue that's come through on there. And then with this, I'm going to stick this down as is. So just a bit of clow on that in the middle and all that. And then this is going to go onto here. You get that sitting flat on there, and then the top of bits, the other bits that are going to go on top of there are going to be foam pad up. Just got to get my foam pads out. So these foam pads are from the Works, so they're not expensive, like £2 for think it's 10 sheets of this one, and then you get a roll of foam pads as well, or a roll of foam sticky, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to place a few of these on here to give it a bit of stability because it is paper. Let's do the same onto this one. Like so. Oops. A couple more on there. There we go. So this is the first layer that's going to go on. So it's a little bit like a decoupage, but also it can be, I think, what they call, trying to get the word right, a yeah, something like that. Not very good with my pronunciations of words sometimes. So I've got a card collection with the same name, and I've got a video on my YouTube channel of me making one of the cards. I wasn't very happy with the outcome of that one, so but yeah, it's just trial and error on some cards really. So I have a little think in my head before I start doing my video of what I want to make, and then some things change. So yeah, not everything goes to plan, so they say. So I'm just trying to line this up as best I can with the design underneath. Oh, it's moving around. It's not quite stuck down yet, this one. Okay, let's put you up there for a minute. And we're going to come in with the top layer. I could have gone and used more of the layers or more of the sheets if I wanted to, but I thought just using 3 sheets out of the little book, Golden Oldies, it still means you can make another card if you wanted to do another one of these style of cards for anybody. I mean, the choice that you have to make, you don't have to make them like this, you can make them different ways. You can just do a normal 6x6, or I'm not sure, I can't remember what size these little pages are, little book pages are. I think it might tell me on the front of the book. Let's have a look, see if it does tell me the size. No, it doesn't actually tell you, but I'm sure, I can't remember the size of it, the size of the pages. So this one is just going to sit on the top of this one. The thing with this style of card, it is, they are a little bit like harder to put together, I would say. It's easier to do it when you haven't got any foam pads on, but once you get them foam pads on, it's a little bit more difficult to do. And that bottom one is still deciding it wants to shimmy and shift around on this gold layer. And then this is going to come onto here. It's going to come over a little bit. So I could have got away with a smaller card actually. Now I'm just deciding it's a bit too big. So what I'm going to do is I am going to change my mind, and hopefully I can cut this one down and still have a good size card. So As I say, the idea in my head didn't go to plan on this one, so now I'm going to go in with this one just down here, because originally what I was going to do was I was going to use this bit as the background and not the gold mirror, but I went with the gold mirror instead, and it should have been the pink glitter as the base and then the pink paper pad on the top. But if I do another one of another design, I can do it the way I was intending to do it. Okay, so now I'm just going to put some sticky pads on this one. Sometimes I use the foam reel, because it does these kind of cards do take up a lot of these kind of pads. I've just run out on there, so I need to get some more out of my drawer. My drawer's stuck. So I'm just going to grab a few sheets of them to stick on there, so I can finish this off, hopefully. Like that, and hopefully that hasn't moved while I've been doing this. And then I'll find a sentiment and some gems to finish this one off then. So, how many of you watched the Hunkydory start of Members Week this morning with the new craft wire and template booklet on there? I did watch it, but it's not something that I would really do, to be honest. It does look nice, I must admit. Mind you, Hunkydory always looks nice, whatever they do. Yeah, but it's not for me. Right, let's put this on the front of here. Yeah. I'll place that there. Throw them in the bin out of my way. So that's that bit done. Not 100% happy with it, but I'll have to go with it now. So the other day I brought this Essential Book of Bigger Sentiments, but I'm not sure, I can't remember what I saw in here. Whether there was a Valentines one in there or not, I can't remember. Might not have been, but I'm just going to check it just to see if I have. Birthday, Mother's Day, nope, not there. Okay, brother, not no other, nope, not on there either. I do have other sentiments and sentiment pads. Oh, there we go. Look, Happy Valentine's Day, just what I was talking about. So what colour are we going to go with? That was the only one there was, wasn't it, to start with, was the yellow. Don't want yellow, and I don't think I want brown nor the grey. Not many colours to choose from really. Green, could do green because he's got green in his trousers. Could do purple. Got yellow socks. And I could do the grey. They've got grey hair. But it's silver. yet again. I'm going to go with the yellow actually, I think. So I'll just keep that one on the side for now. Get a couple of little foam pads which I've got somewhere along here. Here we are. Use these little square ones. These were from, where were these from now? I've had them a while. I think they were from Amazon again. Little square ones. As I say, you can get a variety of square ones. It doesn't have to be Hunkydory, it doesn't have to be Crafter's Companion, it doesn't have to be you know, like the Works or Amazon. All sticky pads are sticky pads at the end of the day. It's just that I do have Hunkydory ones, but I've used some of them, but I've not used a lot of them as of yet. I think that looks pretty good considering it wasn't the kind of card I was actually going for to start with, but this is the card I've ended up with. So let me see, just looking to see if I want to put a bow, but probably not. Let's have a look to see what I've got in here. I've got a yellow one, so I could go with a yellow one. They're bright, but no, I don't really like that. Thinking maybe I could go with a green one because he's got green in his trousers. Dotty yellow. No, I'm not feeling that, to be honest. Well, I could just go with a normal pink bow, but then it might tie it in a bit. Got a brighter pink, it might stand out a bit more on there. Or I could come in with this dotty rose kind of colour that matches her dress. No, I don't like any of them on there. So next thing that I can do is bring in some gems. Maybe that might make it look a little bit better. I'm just going to move this out of the way. The thing with this room is I don't have a lot of space. Keep moving things from one side of the room to the other and back again. It's like, so I've got these little tiny red ones, but I'm looking for some like shiny pink ones, to be honest. I think it's probably going to be the last pack that I come to. Here we go. So I'm just going to put some of these around on this glitter bit. Actually, I need to find something that I have forgotten. So I just need a sentiment that says Mum and Dad. I don't know if I've actually got any that just say Mum and Dad. Just having a look through to see if I've got one in here, which they might be too big actually. So let me just have a look. I know these ones sometimes, not the Christmas one obviously. Let's see what this one has. Just trying to find one. So one. There's There's one where it says Mum and Dad, not. It's always the way when I want just one word, like mum, and one word dad, and I don't have it. Okay, I'll have to look in the Christmas one, because I think there was one in there the other week when I was looking, and I thought, oh yeah, it says just grandson or something, I'm not sure, I don't remember. So I'm just having a look through again, just to see if it's got just a dad and a mum. It could say to my dad, to my mum. I don't know if it's going to say that on here. Can't see anything that I'm looking for. Oh dear, this is not going to plan, this card. Nope, I can't find one. If I can find one, I can't see it. Which means then I'm going blind. So this is my new book of sentiments. Let's just see if I've got one that says Mum and one that says Dad, which would be very helpful for this card. Which is not looking very good at the moment. No, not there anyway. No. Can't find one that says Mum and Dad. Not in any of my sentiment books that just say Mum and Dad. Not my day today. No, I can't find a single one that says Mum and Dad. Unless I'm missing something. Somewhere. Don't think any of these just say Mum and Dad. No, it's not happening today. Okay. So I did manage to find a mum and dad just my type sentiment in the end. So all I've done is cut it out and then stuck it onto a bit of gold mirror and trimmed it up as much as I can to make it straight. Not very good at cutting straight lines by eye. But I'm sure my mum and dad will love it no matter what. Just going to come in with a strip of foam pad if I can get hold of them. I'm trying to use up all my little bits that I've got in my little tub there. I'm just going to put this strip onto here and then one on the bottom. I mean, I wished I'd gone with the grey Valentines sentiment now in hindsight, but it does not matter. So this is just going to go above like so. I think if I'd gone in with this one, if I can pick it up, or the white one, I think that might have looked a bit better on there, but it still looks okay. Not 100% happy with it, but as I say, I'm sure my mum and dad will love it anyway, no matter what. They don't really do Valentines, to be fair, so never one for doing Valentines. I do birthdays and anniversary, but they never do Valentines, which I get. A lot of people don't like Valentines, don't do Valentines. Just going to use the tweezers, I think, just because these are so tiny, and when you pick them up with, these are more for like nail art, I think, if I remember correctly, and these gems, so they're very, very tiny, very, very flimsy. So you don't really need a lot of glue when you're putting these on, to be fair. I'm just using my tacky glue. Not very easy to pick up with tweezers. Just going to sprinkle a few around. I'll try to anyway. I'm getting stuck to me things now. They're so tiny. I think the best thing for that might be a gel glue pen rather. This makes smaller dots. So I'm going to try that. Hopefully these stick on. Just going to give them a little bit of a push down. Oh, where did you go? That one pinged across the desk somewhere. God, I would have to pick the tiniest gems, wouldn't I? To place on. I'm just going to put a couple more on and that'll be it, I think. Because these are a little bit flimsy, as I said. Fiddly, not flimsy. Excuse me if I get my head in the way of the camera. Just trying to pick these up. See what I mean about how flimsy they are, flicky they are. And now I've got this one upside down. Come on. That's stuck to my finger. Dear me, I'm not doing very well with this card today, am I? No, we're not sticking. Dear God. Okay, let's try one more time. if it don't work, and it's sticking to me. They're just getting all stuck to me tweezers now. I don't think that's going to stick on, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to leave that card there, I think, because it's not going to plan today, this one. As I say, not very thought out, this one, but these gems are a bit too small and a bit too flimsy, really. So, I mean, they would work, but then the gem thing's not picking them up, so I'm not going to sit here trying to get them on there. I'll do them off a camera if I ever get round to finish, or if I finish that one off a camera, but you get the idea on the gem situation on that one. So that is it for this video. I hope you stayed with it and watched it till the end. I was nearly giving up on it. As I say, it's not one of my favourite cards, to be honest, because I should have done what I was originally going to do, and then I changed my mind before I started the video. I should have stuck to how I was originally going to do it, and then it would have looked a lot better and would have worked a lot better. But it's just a little card, as I say, for my mum and dad for Valentine's Day. So yeah, it's just a bit of fun, because my mum and dad are both in their 70s. So yeah, I just thought I'd give them something, you know, a little bit of fun. So yeah, that is it for this video. So I hope you liked watching this one. Do leave me some likes, do leave me some comments. I'm going to be making more cards with the little books, hopefully a bit better than this one. The other ones I did do, they are a bit better. This one just didn't work out, I'm afraid to say, and I'm not 100% happy with it, as I say. But at the end of the day, I'm just a person that loves making cards and doing videos, and for you to watch and hopefully pick up some ideas on how to make cards that, with any luck, from watching these. So I'm going to leave that here, and as always, thank you for the support, and I do appreciate it. So please do subscribe, please do like my videos, please do leave me comments, and I will reply to all comments when I see them. I check near enough every day to see if I've got any comments. So yeah, thank you for watching. Till next time, bye.